And now we're live. Thank you, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of Zafs podcast. Today, I have a very special guest. He's actually a very close friend of mine. His name is Shannon Ilioski. He is, I'm going to say you're a streamer. You're definitely a streamer / gamer, content creator. And you also do your own little business called Ways Home Loans. But definitely, what we're mainly going to be talking about today is definitely about games and streaming and what you love doing.
And the interest rates. No, we can leave the interest rates out of this.
Oh, we can talk about it if you like.
No.
I love talking about property and shit like that. So, but let's get straight into it, man. Actually, first of all, how are you today? How was your day today?
My day was good. It was kind of it was like a day where I had a lot of things to do, but it was kind of like chilled out.
Okay.
It was good. Made some little progress on the backyard. Had to do some jackhammering for like an hour.
Were you jackhammering today?
Yeah.
Jackhammering is fucked. I remember when I was laboring, I was working at this place called DYRSL.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this at the time, but apparently when you're using the jackhammer, you're only meant to do like, I think 20 minutes or half an hour at a time. And then you're meant to take another 20 minutes or half an hour break.
Really?
And then because the vibration of the jackhammer.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to do it for a long time. And I did it for like 2 hours straight. And I remember at the end, my arms, I was shaking for like an hour after.
Oh.
Dead set. I was like this. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I was like that.
Far out.
Yeah. For maybe an hour's exaggerating. Maybe about half an hour.
It starts to get intense. Jackhammering is it's a thing, dude.
It's a fucking hard job. There are boys that do it literally every day, and I've seen it.
Honestly, dude, I think about that sometimes when I was doing just the renos in the unit.
Yeah.
The tiles that I had to jackhammer up.
Mm.
Dude, these were so they were coming up well, but this jackhammer was so strong, but it was heavy.
Yeah.
It was doing the job, but it weighs like 30 kilos. So I'm like,
was that maybe too big for what you were doing?
It was actually perfect because it got the tiles off like really well.
Okay.
But it did it came with some heat, dude. I got was shanked in the face a couple times by the shards of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was wearing face mask, goggles, like a hat, and
you have to.
I don't know, something else, like a tissue or something, blocked into my face. And then I take the goggles off. I feel just blood just dripping down my nose.
Oh, you were telling me. I remember that.
My ear got
that wasn't today though.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, today was definitely more chilled. Actually, I had the safety goggles on because I did get hit in the eyes.
Fuck, you gotta have it, eh?
This jackhammer is so powerful. It's insane how it it's not even like a crazy one.
I'm just gonna ask you one more question before we get into it. What brand was it? The jackhammer?
No idea, dude.
Okay, I was gonna say if you said it's fucking Ozito, shittest brand.
Ozito.
Yeah.
Ozito reminds me of like a knockoff Ryobi.
Honestly, it's trash. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So, you're a content game creator known as Ways World. What made you want to get into content creating? What made you want to start streaming? Like, what was the point in when you said, fuck it, I'm going to start streaming. Like, I'm going to do this.
Oh, man. I've been wanting to do this for so long, dude. Probably like 7 to 8 years, dude.
You've been wanting to do it for that long?
Yeah, but I only just recently got into it in like the last year and a half. But
why'd you take so long to dive, to get straight into it?
Oh, just nervous. Just like, what would I talk about kind of thing. And, you
putting yourself out there is a big thing.
It's really tough. Like, it's showing, I don't know. It's a crazy thing to think about. Like, why is it difficult for you to do it? Because like, you can, but you just like overthink it kind of thing. I think that's exactly what it was.
No, that's
overthinking for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, when I was not to compare or anything.
Yeah.
I hate it when I do this, but when I was shitting myself when I uploaded the first episode of this podcast, I was fucking shitting the bed.
Oh,
I don't know why. Like, I was
thinking?
What were people gonna think? Is this even worth doing? Yeah. Should I do this? Like, every thought you can imagine to stop me from doing it, I thought of. Is it good enough? Are people going to judge the quality? And at the end, I was just like, dude, fuck it. I literally just forced myself through it.
Yeah.
So
you got to do it. You just got to like do it. And once you do it like once or twice, you're like, like, oh, this is like,
it's not that bad.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun too. And it's like, it's awesome when you get an interaction too.
Well, I had a lot of people come up to me and say like that they really liked the first episode. So
That's awesome, dude.
get the ball rolling.
Ball is rolling.
Ball is rolling. You good?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move this cable because my
Oh
earphones.
yeah, that's all right, man. You do you, homie. You do you. Why did you want to stream? Is it just because you really wanted to? Like you really enjoy playing games?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm putting all these hours in, may as well try and get some content out of it. And yeah.
Well, how many hours would you be playing at a time?
Oh, dude. Recently, when I'm like trying to go for content, I was playing like 30 hours a week.
Holy shit, that's another job.
Yeah, dude. But the thing is, like we were saying earlier, like trying to be a perfectionist. I don't usually see myself as a perfectionist, but for this, it's like such a. I don't know why. It's just such a like it has such weight to it where you feel like it has to be amazing and perfect every time, and then that's just like it just slows down the whole process of you like going through uploading and also playing the game that I'm playing, like Apex Legends, where you have to be putting in 100% of your effort into the game and to like get good content, I guess at the level that I'm at versus the Asus and whatnot.
Oh, dude, you can't compare yourself to someone like
Nah.
Asu. Asu's got like how many hours into the game?
Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
And he's a fucking god at the game.
The dude is he's a fucking legendary Pokemon.
Like we were, we were literally just watching him 2 seconds ago, and the guy is 1v3ing. Like for those who are listening, Apex Legends is a first-person shooter game on computer.
Yeah.
You can play it on console too.
Yeah,
right?
it's on console. Yeah,
Yeah.
Console community is like probably bigger than PC.
Yeah. So, and it's a massive first-person shooter game. And this guy, he's famous for being one of the best players in Apex Legends, and his name is Asu. And he just makes it look so flawless when you play, or when he plays. He makes it look so flawless and so easy. And then you jump on, and you're like, why am I ass at this game? Why do I suck?
Yeah, dude, that's like it gives you a false, it's false hope. When you watch that thing, you're like, oh, gotta go and do this.
Doesn't it G you up? When you watch someone play, like when I was watching Scumpy play, I was like, dude, I want to play Warzone right now.
Yes, dude. The only reason I went back on Apex this week was because I watched this dude. Is it Parthy? His name's Caution. Shout out. He's
Come on the podcast.
He's such a good vibe, and I watched his video, and it was just crazy 1v3 as a Parthy, and he just escapes and whatnot. But that got me so hyped, dude, and I was like, I have to play.
Yeah.
Play it right now.
Honestly, I was like, maybe we should cancel the podcast and just play Warzone right now.
That would actually be fun.
So would you say someone like Asu is what inspired you to becoming a streamer?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just Asu? Or was there like someone else that was like, I'm going to do this?
I wanted to do Warzone initially, just from all the, I don't know, I guess the Warzone hype. There wasn't even anyone that there was one dude that I watched streaming a lot, FaZe Dirty. He's
a sniper. He's very good.
He's a sniper. He's a machine. He's been doing it for years, and I was like, he has such a chill. He's the only Twitch channel that I've watched like hundreds of hours in, because I just have it on while I'm working.
Well, when you decided to stream, it was a fucking brilliant time to start.
It was.
Especially with COVID.
Yeah.
What was everyone else going to do? That was pretty much how I started getting back into games again.
Yeah.
Because that's when we started playing Warzone.
Yeah,
Salad started playing Warzone.
We're
We're all playing together.
Ridiculous amount too.
Dude.
So much.
At one point when I was during COVID, and like we didn't have any work on, and there was a point where we were stuck at home and there's no work, and there's only a certain amount of Netflix that you can watch, and certain amount of TikTok you can watch. Like, what else are you going to do? And everyone just started jumping on games.
Yeah.
And I think that's when streaming went from being somewhere here to being one of the biggest platforms for streaming.
Yeah.
And I think now YouTube's coming in and following, and it's going to start streaming. And I don't know if there's another platform other than YouTube and Twitch for streaming right now.
Yeah, Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. I watched Stone Mountain on Facebook, so he's really good. Shout out to Stone Mountain.
Yeah, shout out.
If you're listening to this, I'd love to have you on the pod. Big fan. So
Fucking earth.
yeah. But yeah, no, that was a good time to start streaming for sure. What are the things that you didn't realize when you started streaming though? Like the back end is what I'm really getting into though.
I liked the back end. It just.
I saw what you do.
I didn't mean that. It just feels like it's like a little task in the background. You got to do like a little checklist, set it up so it looks nice. Things I didn't expect. Was that the question?
Like you didn't realize that you were like, fuck, I actually need to. There's a lot more effort involved when it comes to streaming.
Yeah, the main thing for me was just trying to. I put a lot of pressure on myself to be consistent. I feel like.
I think that's good though. You
hard.
need to be consistent.
Yeah, it's hard. Consistent with like the way you play too, because that's like a big part of it. You can like I'm trying to stream like good quality content, and it's hard when like you go through phases of just like getting buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get like pumped in the game, and then it's.
Oh, and like trying to find good content to upload.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the hard part for it all.
Well, when you watch someone like the main person or the first person I actually started watching play games was Scump, and then I jumped onto Joe Woe.
Okay.
And I'm like, how are these guys just constantly getting these freaking insane games? But these guys are playing like anywhere between, I'll probably say 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Not every single day, but at least 5 days a week. So they're getting 50 hours of games
at least. Those dudes that are playing like COD, I feel like the COD guys they grind, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They grind so much.
Well, we were just watching, was it Dismo?
Yeah.
And he's doing that challenge now to get all the camos. Is it Obsidian? I can't even remember
Obsidian, yeah. I think he's already done it.
He's finished it?
Yeah, he finished it like 2 weeks ago. Dude, so many people have.
That's fucking mental.
I just did the marksman rifles and that annoyed me enough. I was like, good.
This is the first time I've actually ever gotten 4 gold guns.
It's a good feeling, eh?
It is pretty good.
And then when you use it, you're like, you want to appreciate it.
Yeah, but the problem is now that I've got gold, I want platinum. And that's how the game gets you.
Nah, yeah, I guess. What if we did like a camo grind? Like a day we only played. Nah, is that even fun?
Yeah, if you love playing the game.
We could do like a camo grind, like where you and I verse one another, like in first person to get like platinum SMGs or something like that.
I would say I would love to, but we both know you play way more than me, and you're gonna kick my ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go and kick my ass.
Nah.
You would.
I don't know about that. You're a beast. You're a consistent beast.
I do like playing multi.
I think you don't think good enough of yourself, son.
I think I'm okay. I'm definitely
S-tier player.
No.
I would say you and I are the same level.
Definitely not. That's not dude. You could.
What do you mean?
In COD?
Yeah.
If I had to give myself a tier, I'd probably say. Actually, no, I'm not even going to say a tier. I'm going to say KD. What kind of KD player I am, and I think at the moment I'm a 1.4.
Oh,
So I'm okay.
This game, I'm not 1.4, dude. I'm like 1.08.
I don't even know. Nah.
Yeah, it's low. Mine's low as this year, because you just die so much, especially as a sniper. Like you're penalized in a lot of situations.
I think that's fair though. If you're using a sniper, if you miss your shot,
yeah, it is fair. Yeah, so it's like, but that's the fun of it.
That's the fun of using sniper.
Fun of sniping, yeah. That's why I love doing it. That's all I used, dude.
It's very satisfying when you get a kill sniping. Like I saw your short today.
Yeah.
And if people were listening, check this guy out. His name's Waves World. He's got a YouTube, TikTok, Insta, and he uploads shorts and like little TikToks and stuff like that. And he uploaded one, I think it was either yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And you just absolutely wiped the floor with the other team.
Oh, dude.
You must have gotten like 7 kills in a row.
I think it was 6. It was
so you wiped the team.
It was a frenzy.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it was 6 kills.
Oh, like the actual title is called a frenzy.
Like,
I don't even know what they call when someone says, "Oh, I got a Fury." I'm like, oh, I don't even know what that means.
Fury's 5.
I say, I fucking have no idea. I got 6 kills.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm a basic little bitch.
I didn't get it all in the feed though, because it was kind of like some time between them, but it was still a nice flow.
Yeah.
Like I got 2 headshots. Oh, it was just the sniping in it is really fun, and Shoot House is like very addictive because you just want to, even though it can be a very like quick map and you can easily get dominated just by positioning, and the game is either you're doing bad or you're doing amazing.
Really, that is so true.
There's no in between, so it's super fun. Like when you play a shit game and then you get into an awesome game and you go off, you're like, oh.
Speaking of getting into games, what do you think about skill-based matchmaking?
Oh.
I fucking hate it. Was it Modern Warfare? Activision? Is that who made it? Fucking get rid of that shit. We don't want it.
Dude, it's
Put a ranked in there, a ranked like system like they do in Apex, where if you want to play against people the same level as you can play that.
Yeah.
But I want to jump in a casual game and just pub stomp.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
And surely there has to be enough players to be able to. All right, you don't put like. Surely there'd be enough players online to where you'd put like the better 5% with like the other people that aren't so good. They're just the casuals, the dads that play like 1 hour a week, which is like salad now. Bitch.
You hearing that? Wouldn't take that.
And then I love him. Love that tree dog. I don't even know what I was saying.
You were talking about skill-based matchmaking.
Oh. Yeah, it's I'm not really too opposed to it as other people are. I am opposed to it. Not a fan, because I wouldn't mind just chilling out but still having a great game. Now you gotta like.
You pretty much have to work every single game. It's not even fun.
I'm focusing. The only reason I got that frenzy was because I was like.
You reversed.
I was in
boosted.
the zone, dude.
You reverse boosted. Don't fucking bullshit me.
See, this is what this skill-based matchmaking, dude. You'll have like 4 mad games.
Yeah.
Mad games. And then the next 3 games, you're going to get punished. Absolutely punished.
Oh, yeah. You'll just come against fucking like CDL players that just come out of nowhere.
I just went like 49 and fucking 20. And now I'm being hit with a 21 and 59.
That is the most depressing thing.
Yeah.
When you just go, you look at your KD and you go, it's negative 0.5.
You're like... Yeah. And the thing is, the maps are like very fast paced, I reckon. So there's a lot of kills that go around with like between both teams.
Yeah.
So it's everyone racks up so many more deaths than it used to be. I feel like now it's like probably 200 deaths a game.
What do you mean 200 deaths a game? What do you mean by
that's
that?
like, as in like 200 kills a game.
Oh, like throughout the whole team.
Like if you play in a hard, like
okay,
hardpoint.
Okay, I get you now. I thought you were talking about like one person's getting 200 kills. I was like, what?
No, dude, face scope sniping did 100 kills recently. In a hard, dude, he's just sniping. He's insane.
Yeah, but they didn't get the point A.
Huh?
Like when you play hard point, I'm pretty sure if no one goes for the point, the time doesn't go.
Yeah.
So if you like, obviously, if you stay on the point, you get points. But as soon as the HQ is
no,
active,
being on the point is what makes it go longer.
Oh.
Yeah, playing the point makes it go longer.
I thought it made it shorter. Okay, then I shouldn't say that. I'll clip that
when
out.
no one's on it, that's when it times it out. But when
Okay.
you're on it, it's stopping the time and earning points.
Oh, okay.
Hardpoint's a really fun game, but it's also very. Oh, it can be. Hardpoint are the games where you just get punished easily. Hardpoint, that's the one?
Yeah, that's the one where you're on the flag. Is there anything about streaming that grinds your gears, or you watch a stream and you go like, "Fuck, I fucking hate that."
Not really, dude.
There is one thing that I don't like.
If I don't vibe with someone, then I just go off to another channel. Like I don't stay there for long at all. So it's kind of like not really a big thing for me.
You don't like it if like someone's hacking?
Oh, hacking.
Yeah, like what if? Oh, sorry, I should probably have been more direct. Like, or not more direct, more of a clear question. Like, is there anything that streamers do, or like if you watch the streamer and you saw them hacking, or you saw them do something, would that grind your gears?
Oh yeah, it would for sure. But it's like, oh yeah, I guess there have been quite a few streamers that have been caught out.
Heaps, man. And like people who thought that, I think they even started playing like professional, and they got caught out mid-tournament.
That's so embarrassing.
It's like, listen. If you want to cheat, that's fine. But where I kind of draw the line,
dude.
Do it in pubs, and like people still really give a shit about that because that's fair. Like you want to play the game to have fun, and you're versing a cheater. Like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I really don't like about streamers who, especially if they have a huge following, and they hack, it's like you're cheating the system, and you're making money by pretending you're good, but you're actually not good.
Yeah.
And that's not fair because. I don't know. That's just me.
Dude, you should like get a fine for using cheats. Because if they're illegal.
Are they illegal though? It's not like, it's like when I say legal, like as in, you know, would you get arrested? It's not like you'll get arrested if you use hacks. You just won't play the game.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like people like swatters too. Like,
What are swatters?
oh, you don't know what a swatting is?
No.
So,
Is that when someone's stream sniping?
someone from your chat in your stream
Yeah.
has somehow figured out your IP address and whatnot and gotten your exact address, and then they say your John Zaff is shooting up. He's got a big gun in his house or something like that, and they'll call a fucking SWAT team.
What?
And actually send
dude,
the team.
I've seen videos like
Dude,
that.
people have died like that.
Because like SWAT team will come in and think they've got a gun.
Yeah, because Aiden Ross, I don't know if you know him, he's from like GTA.
Yeah. I actually know Aiden Ross.
Yeah, so he got swatted twice in like the last 2 weeks, and one of them he was just like, why are you guys doing this? He's like, people have died. It's like he's got people in his house. It's kind of like there's a lot going on, and you have to stay dead still, or like you could
They'll just shoot you.
you could be shot, and fair enough. They don't know. They're going into war when they're doing that. Like these guys,
they've got intel that they think something bad's going to happen, and then there's something else that
yeah,
it's not actually there.
yeah, it's pretty crazy, man.
I completely forgot about swatting.
Yeah, it's like that sort of stuff is just ridiculous.
Like I actually can't even believe that.
No, dude, people have. I mean, you can get dark with it, but some people have, like, one guy died and his sister killed herself because he died that way, and then it was like this other brother that got left. Just
Bro, that's heavy,
like
man.
both your siblings died. Oh, it's just fucking.
That's horrible.
There was like there's a documentary on it. Irene was watching it. She told me about it, and I was like, oh, it's so infuriating. You shouldn't do that, dude. That's against like.
How would you feel if you were that person that did that though? Imagine that.
Doing the swatting.
Yeah, and then you find out that someone died. Like that's a hard thing to live with.
That'd be an extremely hard thing to. Yeah, I think that would really. Dude, that's like.
That's heavy. That's actually insane.
That's really intense. Yeah, poor people there.
So the games that you're currently streaming now is COD. We just went from a really heavy topic to going back into streaming. So I don't mean to laugh.
We're just going with the flow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So the main two games you're playing right now is COD, Modern Warfare. Actually, speaking of COD, let's jump into Warzone 2.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about Warzone 2 right now?
I like it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's like, it feels very fresh because I've been playing Apex, and from Warzone 1, it feels like a very good, it's like Warzone and Battlefield kind of got together. That's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's with the map size, I feel like it's just the map size and the POIs. I think they nailed this map, and the movement's not bad.
I think the map is great.
I think the map is really good, and I haven't even explored the whole thing. It's just there's so much versatility. Like you could and with the massive player base, it makes for very exciting games. Like my first game, I got 11 kills.
For your very first game, you jumped in.
Game, yeah.
See, this is why I say he's a fucking way better player than me.
It's
My first game, I think I got like 1 kill.
No. And, no. And yeah, dude.
So
It's fine.
Don't get me wrong.
It's just very buggy.
It feels clunky. I was going to say, I love the map. I think the map is fantastic. It's a huge upgrade from Caldera. Massive. I think it feels like it's not an alpha game yet. They just fucked up the beta. Not they fucked up the beta. It's still in beta phase, but not quite alpha. It's like in between. It's got to make that jump from beta to alpha.
Yeah.
Because I can't even use my scroll wheel to like zoom out of the map. I can zoom in. I still can't do that. They haven't fixed, and I'm not the only one. I actually looked it up online. I'm like, am I the only one that has this bug? And there's a lot of people because they've changed the keybind on their scroll to be like whatever it is. Mine's grenade, right? Yeah. So my back scroll is grenade. So I can still zoom in when I use the map, but I can't zoom out. But when I'm parachuting, my zoom out works.
What?
I don't understand.
That makes -1 sense.
It's definitely a bug in the game, but that's like one of like many things. And then I don't know about you, but I get like sudden frame drops.
Constant.
Like all of a sudden I'll go like, I don't have the best PC in the world. I'm only using an RX 580, which is like the recommended GPU for this game.
Okay.
And I play on 2K settings, but pretty much everything on low. And I'm getting about 60 frames ish, like jumping between 55 and then absolute peak. If there's no one around, I'll get 70.
Yeah.
Right. But then I'll go into like some part of the map and then I'll drop to 30.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
the fuck just happened?
I feel like this game is just taken a huge poo on my PC. It's just made my PC feel like it's nowhere near as powerful as it used
And you've
to
got
be.
a great PC. You've got a 3070 Ti.
I've even messed with the performance to make it run better, and it like with the overclock and whatnot. No,
Have you
actually
overclocked your GPU?
I have, yeah. I overclocked it, and then I was running that for ages, and then I decided to try undervolting it.
Yeah.
And the undervolting, I get like an extra 20 to 30 frames.
Whoa.
Yeah, when I do the undervolting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm actually making a video on that.
Oh, like as in like a content video?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to tell you before, but I didn't get to it.
Oh, that's
So
mad.
I'm working on that. It's just that's why I want to be very
I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's exciting.
Yeah, I think that's cool because you're not only like a streamer, but you're also showing a side of you that you really love. And I've always known you love tech.
Yeah,
Like, especially with phones. You're a big fan of the OnePlus.
big fan.
You love the animations.
Love it.
Yeah.
That phone is just man, that tech. I love tech. It's insane.
Like, how many times have you sent me a video of like a PC build?
Oh, so many times.
And then we
Especially
just
recently.
go, and we just go, fuck. Wouldn't it be good to have 10 grand just to blow on a PC?
Oh my god, just 10 Gs to blow straight on a PC would be so fun, dude.
I'm not even joking.
So fun.
I would build the dumbest PC if I had the money.
As if you wouldn't. I'd go with the 4090, even though I'm against the Nvidia this time.
Dude, I would get a dual 4090. A fucking...
Just go for it.
Yeah, I would like, if I had the money, I would just do something so stupid. That PC that Percy sent of the Apple computer, but had everything maxed out, was like half a terabyte of RAM.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how many SSDs. That was 50K.
I thought it was like 72.
Was it 72?
Maybe it was 50.
I thought it was 50.
Maybe
I could be wrong.
I don't know. We'll fact check it later.
Yeah, we'll fact check it later. I'll put it in the TikTok. But yeah, dude, like I could spend a crazy amount of tech, and I know that you love tech.
Definitely, it's very exciting.
So, do you think there should be a ranking system? Going back to like skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah,
because I didn't feel like we finished that topic.
Yeah, I do. I definitely, because then it kind of divides the player base up in a way that it needs to. And COD has the player base for it too, like the volume. So
why do you think they haven't done that though? Why do you think they haven't done a rank system in COD?
I honestly don't even know. I didn't even know that there wasn't until like the last 3 CODs or something like that. And then I swear the last one was like Modern Warfare 3 that I remember.
They had a rank system. Or...
Yeah.
Really? I don't even remember any Modern Warfare having a rank system.
Was it? Maybe it was a Black Ops game. It was an old one. And yeah, that was, oh no, it was World War II. The like 2014 one or something like that.
Yeah.
That game, I think that game had a rank system. But
I stopped playing COD like probably after Modern Warfare. I'll probably say Modern Warfare 3. I kind of started dialing it back because I was like, without tooting my own horn, I loved playing Modern Warfare 2. Like the original, I think it's the 2007 Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
I played so many hours into that game. And then, but the best part about that game was I still had all my friends from school. So we were still all playing together.
Yeah.
So I got really G when I would get home from school and then we'd just all jump on and play.
Yeah, that's the best.
Dude, like those days, and we'll get back to this. I want to talk about Scumpy's retirement video.
Oh, yeah.
But so then I stopped playing. Yeah, sorry, going back to Modern Warfare 2, played heaps of that. And then when we jumped, I think after Modern Warfare 2 was Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And then not all my friends got it and we all didn't really play the game. And just from there, for me, it started going downhill because I'm very much a social gamer.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy that can play.
True.
Yeah. Like I can play some games on my own. Like I can play God of War. I love playing God of War.
Yeah.
Like single player games, Assassin's Creed. I'm so happy. You don't understand, Shannon. I don't know if you like Assassin's Creed or not.
I've played a little bit of it. I've never really played much, but I appreciate the game for sure.
Dude, they're finally listening to the fucking player base and they're finally making Japan Assassin's Creed. I am so happy to the point where I'm actually going to... I've got the other 2 Assassin's Creeds. I'm going to play them and finish them. I have the last 2 and I haven't been bothered to play or finish them. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Because they keep milking the franchise. We're going way off topic, but I love...
Just go to it.
I fucking love Assassin's Creed. But I just hate how they're milking the game.
Yeah.
Like every game, I'm hoping there's a big crescendo at the end. Like something fucking huge is gonna happen because nothing really has happened since I would say Assassin's Creed 3 Revelations.
Really?
So yeah, are you familiar with the franchise?
Not a whole lot.
Okay, so Assassin's Creed
Isn't Valhalla the last one?
Valhalla's the last one, but ever since Revelations, so I'm gonna spoil the game. So do you want me to spoil the game?
Yeah, I'm never gonna play it.
Okay, so
I want to, but I'll never get around to doing it.
fair enough.
I'll never play it.
So there's the main character from pretty much the first 4 Assassin's Creed. So you had Assassin's Creed 1, then Assassin's Creed 2, then
Yeah.
Brotherhood, then Revelations.
I reckon
right?
Assassin's Creed has one of the sickest character models.
Oh, dude, with the hood and
insane.
the hidden blades, it's insane.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So they had the first 2 Assassin's Creed games. Sorry, the first 4. And the first 4 games were, the main character was Desmond. And so the first guy was Altair. So he was the first assassin. And then the other 3 games was this guy called Ezio Auditore da Firenze. I fucking love that
How
name.
do you remember that name, dude?
You don't understand how much I loved this game.
Really?
I fucking loved this game. And the story
It's
was
like me
amazing.
for Dying Light.
Yeah. Then we played number 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this game?
Number 1 was the best game in the world, and then number 2 was just
Is that your favorite game ever? Dying Light?
Yeah.
Ever?
yeah.
Assassin's Creed's not my favorite game ever, though.
No?
No, I love the
Modern
game.
Warfare 2 is. Modern Warfare 2 is.
For me?
No, for me.
For you?
Yeah.
This is the new one.
No. The old one.
No, the old one was fantastic,
Yeah.
but that's still not my favorite. Definitely in my top 3. But my favorite game ever
Splinter
was...
Cell.
I never had Xbox.
Keep
I had PlayStation.
Keep going.
So my favorite game ever was San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. You don't understand how much I played that game.
Bro, that is a game.
Do you know how many hours I put into that game?
How much? How many?
I don't know, but I reckon it's easily in the thousands. Easily. Because I played that game all the time. I played the story like 3 times. And then one of my favorite things to do in GTA was I would get the jet. You know how you unlock the fighter jet?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
right
yeah.
next to that base where you had your jet was the military base. I used to fly the jet over the base so I could get 5 stars. And then I would have pilot fights. I would have like you fucking Top Gun fights
No
with the other
way,
pilot because he
dude.
would chase me. And I would try to figure out a way to get behind him and shoot him down.
Dude, GTA back in the day, they really were ahead of the curve.
Dude, that game especially.
You could do so much in those games. It was pretty crazy.
Dude, it's like even the new GTA 5, I wouldn't even say new, it's been out for ages. Still one of the most played games ever because you can do so much in the
Yeah,
game.
dude, I can't believe how long that game's been going on for, and then there's just still so much content around it.
Yeah.
Like there's like mods and stuff now, and then people are like living their lives in Grand Theft Auto now.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. But it's because it's such, I don't know how to describe it's a one of a kind game.
Yeah,
It really is.
It is.
There's no other game like it where you can like get into a helicopter, get into a fighter jet, become the Hulk, be Superman, freaking all these other
You
different
could be
cool
like
things.
a war turtle.
Yeah,
like a
you
Pokemon.
could do like freaking Hot Wheels fucking tracks in the sky.
Yeah.
Like it's literally a world in a world.
It is a world in a world. What do you think of those? I think they're called role playing ones. Like
Like Assassin's Creed.
Aiden Ross does now. So like Grand Theft Auto, but people will do. They got mods of the game and they've made it into like a society, dude. Like
Well, like a game in a game.
There's one guy that owns the server
Yeah.
and everyone plays on his server and he sets the rules. Bro, you can get there's mods to get like a WRX, STI, Skylines, Supras, you know, all these sick cars and whatnot, and then houses and shit. But you actually got to work for it, dude.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of the game. That's part of the online thing, right? Like you get money and you can buy houses and all that sort of stuff.
But it's like, but the cars cost so much. Like you literally have to, when I say do a job, I don't mean like go and shut down a mafia and not like the normal missions.
Oh, okay.
No, you have to become a garbage man. Dude, I try. It sounds
Is that for
hilarious.
real?
Dude, I played the game. I wasn't a garbage man. It was just a truck delivery. I just had to deliver stuff with a semi.
Did you get like $50,000 per delivery?
Here's the thing. I spawned in the middle of the map, and I'd go, all right, I'll do this mission. It sends me to the other side of the map. It's not like offline. There were no cars around me. I couldn't steal a car to drive anywhere. Then I would see cars in the headlights when I'm running because I'm running to my checkpoint, but it's like 12 kilometers away.
Yeah.
there's cars in the distance, and then the lights get closer, and then there's no car. They just vanish.
What?
Dude, and then I was like, I typed in the Discord, how do I get a car? They're like, you have to buy it. And they showed me where to get it. It's like, you needed like $700,000 to get a car.
And you start off with no money, right?
Bro, the first job you earn is like $1,000.
Oh my God.
Dude, and I did this delivery. I did it, drove back. I ran there, which took me literal 20 actual minutes of my time. I was running to this mission.
Bro.
Dude.
That game is just insane.
I was committed, and I was like, I'm doing this. So then I'm
gonna hustle.
I got there, got the truck. I had to put a vest on, get a hard hat. Dude, it was so detailed.
It's like I'm living in the game.
Dude, it was so detailed. I get in this truck, drive it, come back, and then the little, you know how you drive into a car spot and it's like shining?
Yeah.
It's like shining like a ring.
Yeah, it's got a ring in it.
Yeah, it's got a ring. So, you know the ring. And I was backing into it. When I finished, it wouldn't register me parking. I was parking this semi-trailer for like 10 minutes, dude. And then I just quit the game because it didn't accept my park. And I was like, this is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
This was the hardest thing I'd ever played.
That's insane.
Yeah. It was, I don't understand how people are just like living there.
I think once you get committed, like you buy your first car and you're like, fuck, I'm just going to keep playing the game.
But surely you've got to become friends with like the server, dude. Because, dude, you're doing like $1,000. Let's say 1 hour, I earn like $1,000 in the game.
Yeah.
1 hour of time, that's not much. I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot of time, of real life time to make $1,000 of money you'll never get.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell?
Going back to San Andreas.
Yeah.
So one of my mates, shout out to you, John K. You know exactly the story that I'm going to fucking say.
Oh, Johnny.
So he played a trick on me.
What did he do? You tell me.
He put the curse on me.
Oh, the gypsy.
He came up to me because we both loved Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
We fucking loved this game. And he goes,
We should all play it, just saying.
I love that game. And it was the one before Vice City, right? And I loved playing that too because you were Tommy Vercetti and he could talk.
I played that on the PSP, dude.
Oh, do you remember PSP?
PSP.
Fuck,
that was good.
I used to love that. I'll get into PSP
Great
later.
game on PSP.
Vice City?
Yeah, didn't miss anything. It was just lower graphics.
Fired Up was the best game on PSP.
Fired Up.
I'll talk. Let me finish
The
this story.
cheerleading movie.
No, it's like Crash Bandicoot, but you're using like these. I guess you can call them real cars.
Oh.
And it's like you're constantly fighting each other, but only one person needed the game, and then you could all link to the one PSP and play 7 players. The amount of time we used to go with my mates.
I'm surprised PlayStation let that fly, dude.
Dude, that game was insane. Dude, one person needed the game, and I think it was, I can't remember who had the game.
No way.
And we would all play, and we all had PSPs.
Dude, what was the latency like on that?
0.
Really?
It was insane.
This device is streaming it to seven other devices? 7 other
I don't know
devices.
exactly how it works.
Let's just work off 5.
Yeah.
It's still ridiculous.
It's insane. The amount of time we spent on that game, that was by far the best PSP game I've ever played.
Oh.
By far.
I can't believe you play PSP as well.
Oh, dude, I never got into, not that I never got into Game Boy, I had Game Boy. And I remember one of my, for Christmas one year, I went up to my parents and all my grandparents were one of them. And I said, I really want to get Pokemon. I really want the Pokemon. And I think it was when they first started coming out. I think it's like red and yellow were the first few games, right?
Yeah.
And then do you know what happened?
I keep going. I think. I know. I can't exactly remember, but I remember the detail is amazing.
And then they go, so Christmas comes around and I see like a little box.
You're pumped.
Yeah,
you've seen this box. You're like, this is exactly what I wanted.
This is exactly what I'm fucking 100% sure this is exactly what I
there's
think
no
it is.
doubt in your mind. You're like, that's it.
That's a Game Boy game.
I'm getting this.
Yeah.
I got to back this story up too.
And then when I open it, it's Pokemon Pinball.
Oh, yes.
It was
Pokemon
Pinball. And
Oh.
I was like, this is like, and I'm happy. I'm grateful that I've got a game. Like, it's fantastic,
Yeah.
but it's not the one that I wanted.
It's like a mini game. It's like a side game.
It wasn't Pokemon. It wasn't Pokemon. Let's
Oh,
put
it
it that
wasn't.
way. Like, it was Pokemon,
Yeah.
but it wasn't Pokemon that I wanted.
No, dude. Tell me the angst you felt in that moment.
To be honest, I don't really remember.
Oh, were you upset?
I was upset, but I don't remember being angry.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I was just upset. I was like,
damn.
but I was grateful. Like, obviously I got a present.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wasn't going to be saying, oh, this is shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not that kind of guy.
Oh, dude, I remember one time. So my cousin and I used to always have the same things.
Yeah.
So because we were like, he's 13 months younger than I am.
Yeah.
14 or whatever. And so we would always play with the toys together when we were young. We like literally grew up together side by side, and then playing toys and then playing games and whatnot. And we got into Pokemon. Loved Pokemon so much.
Yeah.
And WWE. But
oh my God.
We'll get to that.
Okay. We've got so many topics to get back to.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
That's a trip down
I feel like I
memory
should
lane.
write this down.
Write that down.
I don't have a pen.
That's a trip down memory lane. And so one year we got the Game Boy. It was like a Game Boy. That was like a square.
The
and
SP.
You flip it.
That's
Game
the
Boy
one I
SP.
had. That's the one I had.
Best Game Boy ever. Better than DS. I reckon.
Yeah. Shout out Nintendo. Get me another
Shout
one,
out,
please.
dude. That I still have my cousin's one because my one just died or something. And then he got one for Christmas because we were talking about this thing. That's what we were getting for Christmas. We made up in our heads we were getting the Nintendo Game Boy SP
Yeah. Oh
for
no.
Christmas.
Oh, and you got it right.
My cousin got it, and I was like, yes.
Oh no.
It's happening, yes.
Oh,
And then I go to unwrap my present, and I was like, it wasn't it.
What was it?
And I don't remember what it was. But I remember, like, I'm not spoiled. So I was like, whatever I got, I was cool with.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
So, but then this one time, I don't know, it just plucked the right string, dude. I got so sad. And I remember crying to my dad. I think I was like maybe 10. And I was crying.
That's pretty young.
I cried to my dad, and I was like, and then I got one. Then they got me one because, I wasn't spoiled, but I just made up in my head that I overhyped myself.
Yeah.
And as a kid, a new Game Boy is the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
What beat a Game Boy back then?
PSP. But that was way after.
Different era.
Yeah. That was way after.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when people on the bus had like the Game Boy Advance, and I was like, I'm so fucking jealous of that.
Oh.
And I had, what did I have? Oh, did you ever have the Apple like iPods? Like at school?
I only had the Nano.
So you had the Nano. So you had an Apple though.
Yeah.
I
saved up for it. I bought it myself, I think.
Oh, we've got a hustler right
Yeah, I
here.
was sucking dick.
Sorry. That's all right. But my parents got me, and again, I was grateful, but they got me like the knockoff,
MP3.
It was called AWA MP3 player.
Oh, yeah. It's like a little cylinder. It's like a little tube.
It wasn't a tube. Oh, Andrew got that, and that was the Sony one, and it was fucking sick.
Dude, those MP3s back in the day,
They were sick.
pumped.
Oh, dude, and it was like a sleeve, so he could put it on his arm.
Oh, that's mad.
And he could go running and stuff.
Yeah.
He had the best one.
Oh, dude, that's.
I want to go back to
Sorry,
San
yeah,
Andreas.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
got so many topics to get back to because we've got wrestling
Yeah.
that we need to talk about,
Yeah.
and I just want to finish the San Andreas story.
Yeah.
So going back to John Kay, he said to me, because we both loved it, with Vice City, he said, if you fly on the top right corner of the map, you grab a jet and you just fly and you just keep going, you'll get to Vice City. Yeah. And I fucking believed it. I was like, you're joking. He goes, yeah, 100%. You can. So I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. Like you get to go to a different city because in the game, you actually do go to Vice City. Like you take a plane and it takes you to another world, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God.
But you don't free roam there.
No, you do the mission, right? So I get the jet and I'm flying. I just start flying. I'm like, I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm not even joking. I start flying for about 20 minutes. I'm going, okay, it can't be that much further now. I fly for an hour. Just keep flying for an hour.
Dude, you hustled.
Dude, I was getting to Vice City.
You took that as an order.
I called up my mate John and I go, bro, how far is this? And he goes, keep flying. You'll get there. And then I'm like, all right. So I keep flying. And I think it was like another hour later.
You flew 2 hours in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. And I'm like, after the second hour, I'm like, oh, he stitched me up. I'm just fucking.
That's like 7 to 9 p.m. Then it's bedtime. You're like, I just wasted.
It was actually like that. It was 7 to 9. Exactly right. I remember the time.
That's such a crucial detail.
As soon as you said that, I was like, it was 2 hours.
That's such a crucial detail.
Oh my God. So then I call him back and I just go, fuck you. And then I drive back. I'm flying back. And then I'm glitched in the game. I can't get back to the main city now. So I just kill myself and ended up respawning back to the game. But still, I was like, dude, did I just break the game?
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So anyway, that was my San Andreas
Maybe
story.
you were just flying for so long, you just didn't realize how, like, you weren't even glitched.
Yeah, honestly,
just-
I think if I flew for another 2 hours, it would have taken me back. But I'm surprised the game can do that.
Yeah, I thought because then in one of the GTAs, they made it so when you fly over a certain side, you'd actually come out on the
It's
other
like
side.
a mirror.
Yeah,
Well, not
it's
a
like
mirror.
Well,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah, it just puts you on like the exact same trajectory on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
And then you just,
Yeah,
so you can never fly infinitely.
but that game you could.
But when you did it with a boat, it would make you feel like you're driving for so long because obviously the planes are way faster.
Yeah.
When you're on the boat, you're just driving. You're like,
I hated using the boats in that game.
yeah, I like them.
Great.
Choppers were the best.
You cannot say the chopper was as good as the jet.
Oh no, what am I talking about? No way.
I was gonna say, I was about to throw that bottle at your head.
I would have accepted it. Yeah.
But going back to wrestling,
Yeah. Oh, dude.
when you say you had memories, be specific about the memories you had about wrestling.
Where do I begin, dude?
Okay, let me start you. Did you have a multi-tap?
What the hell's it?
How can you say you had memories if you didn't have a multi-tap?
I don't know what that. Just say what it is. Maybe I just don't know.
You could have 4 controllers in one slot.
I don't think I remember that.
You never had it. So when you play wrestling with your cousin, would it just be you two?
Yeah, just the two of us.
Dude, I was playing 7 people all together. No, 8 people. We
Damn,
would
I
get.
just didn't have friends.
We used to go to my mate's place, and again, this was John Kay, and we'd go to his house. I had a multi-tap. He had a multi-tap.
So you're playing like 28 people.
Bro, 8 players. What's that wrestling mode where you're all in a cage? Not the cage match, but it's Hell in a Cell. Fuck,
Hell in a
dude.
Cell, dude, is one of the most fun modes in the entire history of that game.
Dude,
Nothing
so
comes
much fun.
close. Nothing comes close.
And the amount of hours we would spend playing that,
Yeah.
it was because we could all play together. It was like Fired Up. We could all play together. You know, that's why I'm a social gamer.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I love playing that.
What year did you start playing?
Playing games?
Playing the wrestling games.
I started playing, I think, from SmackDown 2. So that was on PlayStation 1.
Fuck, so you're OG. Okay.
I wouldn't say I'm OG.
I think I played that a bit, but it was like with my brothers.
Yeah.
And then it kind of, that game got way phased out. And then it was like, I don't know, the next time I started was like 2006, I think.
Yeah.
I think from there to like 2011, maybe. But I was going hard at it.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I played so much SmackDown 2 because that was, I think, don't quote me, I think that was the first game you could make your own wrestler.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Making your own wrestler was insane.
But in that game, it was just perfect.
Yeah.
You could I didn't even know how to explain it. It was just everything about that game was perfect, from like the entrance to all the costumes that you could wear. And I used to play with my brother and I used to play with my Uncle Pete. We used to love playing wrestling.
Oh, that would be so fun, dude. It's such a fun game. And it gets you G'd to watch it in real life too.
Did you watch wrestling in real life?
Yeah, I did. I used to religiously watch it.
Same. Every Wednesday, every Friday, and then the repeats on Saturday.
Most exciting time of my life, dude. I loved it. I remember I was watching
in the story.
a TLC game.
Yeah, tables, ladders, chairs.
ECW.
Oh,
The Extreme Wrestling.
Yeah.
So those dudes, is it ECW?
Dude, they changed so many times. It was like
There was like so many acronyms.
WCW, WWE. WWE is the latest one.
Yeah.
Then before that was WWF.
Yeah.
ECW.
Yeah, so there's,
I'm sure there's
how there's
others.
like Raw, SmackDown, and then I think it was ECW was the other one.
Oh, was it? I thought ECW. I thought it was like the WWE, and then you had Raw and SmackDown.
Or maybe it was that.
I thought that's how it was. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I think someone's watching this or listening to this and thinking Shannon is an idiot.
If you're
'Cause
listening
that was
to
so
this-
wrong. Because I'm pretty sure what I just said was complete bullshit.
I don't know either. It's been a while, so I
Yeah,
don't remember.
it's
But if
been-
anyone's listening, comment in the YouTube. Whoop, you all right?
I'm good.
Okay. If If you're listening, pop a comment in the YouTube. Let us know what the right one is.
Let us know.
Yeah. But yeah, fuck. I watched so much wrestling, man.
And it made you do it in real life too.
Dude, wrestling at the trampoline.
Are we the same person? Oh
Wrestling at the trampoline.
my God.
Wrestling at the pool. Dude, goes without saying.
Dude, if you were like 10, 12, 6, 7, anything from 6 years old to like 15 years old,
Yeah.
wrestling in a pool was your job.
Dude.
Anytime you got in a pool, if you weren't wrestling, you're not doing your childhood justice.
Bro, we used to do... Again, this is with my mate John. We used to go... So every Friday, we have swimming lessons.
Yeah.
Right? So, and we all had different times. So it'd be like... I think I had like...
Are you were
5:30.
those guys swimming lessons?
Yeah, I was a fucking nerd.
Nerd as. Never had it. Never needed it.
You're just a G though. That's
Nah,
why.
nah.
You're just Wayswell.
Nah.
But so we would... So when one person would go, we'd all go to like the main pool area and dead set, we just start wrestling. We would just wrestle for the whole time.
And it's the best when you have like the pool is shallow enough to where you can stand.
Yeah. Bro, they had like the kiddie
amazing.
section.
Yeah.
And then we used to wrestle in that and the lifeguard would always pull us out.
Yeah, as if he wouldn't. He's got to.
He's got to do his job.
He's got to do his job, but
Fuck him at the same time.
fuck him.
Yeah.
He should have just let it go.
Yeah, honestly,
Should
I
have
would have.
started betting on it.
I would say, you're not doing it right. Get over here. Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
choke slam him.
Man, that'd be so. The wrestling back in the day, I remember like, I almost like broke my wrist doing it because we're on the trampoline and where the way the trampoline was it was here.
Yep.
And there was a fence here, and we used to here is just like ground.
is a disaster
And there's
already.
just like a tiled walkway, just like single tiles, like in grass.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. But there was no grass; it was just dirt. So the tiles were protruding.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm on the trampoline with my cousin, and I jump, and I was like, I'm gonna jump onto the fence. Did it?
Yeah.
Jumped off back onto the trampoline, but I didn't go straight up and like that. I didn't.
Oh, you're right. You jumped
bounced-
straight off.
It bounced me off the trampoline, and
Oh.
I was like, dude, I was like 10 feet in the air.
Oh my god.
But maybe I was maybe like 9 feet in the air. Maybe
That's a lot.
I'd say about 9 feet.
And how old were you?
Probably like 12.
Oh, so you're already still tall anyway.
No, I was short, dude.
Nah.
Yeah, I was short till I was 16.
Until you were 16,
15 or
would you
16,
shoot
yeah.
up like 3 kilometers?
Yeah, I used to be. Do you know Jack? Jack and the
Jack and Daniel, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
met him one time
I
at
used,
the...
to, I used to be shorter than him.
No way you
When
were shorter
When
than
I
him.
met him, I was shorter than him.
Bro, you shot up like crazy.
Yeah, and then I just remember just like, oh, I'm looking over him now. I remember that growth spurt was crazy. So I used to be short.
You know what's funny? I used to be tall.
Really?
From year 6, I was one of the tallest kids. Like
No
I was
way.
like... I think I was like the 6th or 5th tallest person in the grade going to the shortest person in the grade.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I should just... Next time, my parents should just hang me from the clothesline and just let my legs dangle.
Yeah.
And just hopefully I grow.
Doesn't it? Don't you feel like doing this sometimes? Like you just grab yourself, like with
No.
some, not with some rope, but like with some rope,
Not at all.
and just like stretch your neck a little bit.
Nope.
Nah,
Not at all. Not even one thought.
not even one thought.
Not one.
I think about it all the time. Really?
No.
I always do like weird stretches and shit.
I do like my back.
I've only
Like I do
recently
like
learned
twists.
about it, yeah.
And then like there was this one... The one thing I like doing is like if you hang off the bar
Yeah.
and you just let your spine kind of like decompress
That's a
like
great
that.
one. I always feel it at my pelvis, kind of like it feels like it's almost like disconnecting in a way. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. You feel the weight of your legs like pull on
Yeah.
somewhere in your spine. It feels like I guess top of the back of the pelvis. And
Because we're scientists. We know what we're talking
yeah, I
about.
know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's like a neuroflossing feeling. I've been doing that lately. Where have you done it? Where you have your legs straight out and then you bend over with but you make sure you're pulling your neck forward, and it does this if you sit in it for a while. Your like center of your spine, it just gets this very, very like weird, light, almost ticklish,
No.
painful feeling.
No.
It's so weird, but
I think because you're tall, you get like that sort of stuff.
oh,
I don't get that.
you didn't get that.
No.
I think I just have a bad back.
I don't think so. My back was pretty bad.
Could be better.
My back was pretty bad, and
Yeah.
then my chiro fixed me up. So.
Did you hurt yourself?
I think it was just because what I do for work is I'm a surveyor.
Yeah. Oh, you were saying it's the weight thing.
I think it was because I wasn't using the sledgehammer properly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I learned how to use it properly, like proper technique, no back straight, using your legs.
Really?
Just up and down with your legs. Yeah. And I got really good at getting good form, but the damage had already been done.
Oh.
And then I remember when I would get home from work, this was when, I'm not going to say the company that I worked for, but we used to go, I'd pretty much use the sledgehammer every single day.
Really?
Every day, without a doubt. And I'd get home and all I wanted to do was lie down.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would literally lie down for 3 hours because I was just in pain.
Far out.
I don't have that pain anymore, thank God, because I'm fixed now.
Yeah.
But I remember when I went to see the chiro, he goes, I can't believe you're not screaming.
Really?
He goes, your back was fucked.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, it was like tense the whole time. It just wouldn't let go.
Yeah, just no movement there. Oh,
Not that I didn't have movement, it was just constantly contracted until it finally released. And he took like 3 months. And I remember going, I haven't been painless for such a long time that I don't know what it's like to not feel pain.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, maybe I'll see your chiro.
He's really good. I definitely recommend him.
Whereabouts is he?
Concord. I think it's the
like
one.
A ride?
No. It's not that far.
Oh.
Fuck, I can't even remember the suburb.
I might give that a go. Just like maybe once a month.
Shout out to Theo if you're listening.
Shout out Theo.
The man, the myth, the legend. See, I'm getting you clients, man. Give me a discount.
Is it because you're gonna be an ambassador for the massage parlor?
It's not a massage parlor, bro. It's a chiropractic.
A chiro, sorry.
Come on, man. The disrespect.
What am I saying? Sorry,
Make him pay full price.
No. I deserve it. I was thinking about. I just got a massage the other day, so I had like that in my head. That's why I said that.
I actually was gonna go do a massage this weekend.
Ooh.
Fuck, they're good, but I didn't end up doing one.
Huh?
No.
What's your favorite spot to get massaged?
Back. Honestly.
Back and neck.
Neck, yes, as well. But honestly, just my back is fine.
Really?
Yeah. I'm more than happy. You know when they've got those options and they make you. Sorry, I'm just getting tongue twisted. You've got like 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and they're all full body.
Yeah.
I go to them. It's like, I want 60 minutes, but all I want you to do is my back. Just constantly rub my back for 60 minutes. That's all I want. I don't care about my legs. I don't care about my arms. Just do my back. And they're like, yeah, no worries. And then they end up doing my arms and stuff. And I go, can you just
arms are
do
nice.
my back?
There's a lot of tension in the arms.
They're only up here. I get a bit.
Oh.
I get a bit of tension.
You should get this like when
I have muscles, maybe one day.
No, not even. Just like when your arms are chilling. Just because you're always like kind of tensing your upper arms.
Yeah.
I guess you're using your hands all the time, so your whole arm. And then get Eleanor to just squeeze like the bicep and the tricep and like kind of shake your arms around.
Yeah.
It's like a very nice release.
Really?
Yeah. It's a very nice release.
Okay.
It's weird. It's weird how it feels like that, but it's honestly really, really chilling out.
Mm.
Yeah.
We went off such a huge tangent from fucking streaming game content to wrestling. Huh?
Tangents.com.
I know.
That's what we are.
But honestly, I loved it. That was great.
Yeah. That was fun, man. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll go back into streaming
Yeah.
because that was kind of like the main topic of this. Actually, I want to get back into Apex.
Yeah.
What's the state of Apex like now?
I haven't played season 15 much. I've only played probably like 4 hours.
Whoa, bless you.
My bad.
Is 2 coming right after? You usually like sneeze
Somehow
50 times in a row.
Yeah. I don't think it's too bad. I just think everyone... I reckon the state of the game is good, but it's also not at the same time because the game's been out for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
It's moving on 4 years in March. So people are just like burnt out from it. It's like still... They're making little changes, but...
I think it's just stale.
It's stale because the only thing that's keeping the game going is the movement. I would say the movement and just at how high of a skill level there is.
It's a very hard game to play, I'll say that.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why I liked playing it. And obviously because I would play with you and the other boys as well. But I did enjoy that it was a harder game to play. And I felt like when I would get a kill, it was very satisfying to kill someone. And then when you would get like a 5-kill game, you're like, bro, I was frying that game.
It's a crazy feeling. Much harder than like COD. I would say even Warzone. Warzone's fun. They're like different games. You can't.
It's hard to
really
compare
the two. But like, from thinking I was good on Warzone to thinking I would be good at Apex, dude, took me way longer to get good at Apex. I only recently got like consistent and good at Apex. But
You were playing competition at one point. Like you started playing like tournaments.
oh no, I played in one scrim, did terribly, and then I was like, I don't want to play again. I feel like I need to iron out a lot of my like movements.
Scrimming and casual play are two different things.
Two different, yeah. I think it's quite a bit. I'm more of a like just like pubs. I like having fun.
Well, it's like the people who they especially on COD when you're talking at like the professional streamers, and they say like, oh, people who play Warzone. I actually no, I could be wrong. I could be talking shit right now. That the CDL players are as good, the Warzone players are as good as CDL players, if not better. But it's you can't compare.
I don't know. I don't think you can compare that.
Yeah.
I think it would be the other way around.
I think so too. Well, then a lot of the one thing that you can say is like Scump when he won that $100,000 tournament.
Yeah.
He just fucking fried.
Exactly.
He did so. I watched that game. That was so good.
I think those pros are better because they put in better hours, as in like more consistent, more repetitive. They're getting more kills constantly. So you can iron those details out a lot quicker. It's kind of like being in a hyperbolic time chamber.
Dude, like in a CDL game, if you get like a 1.2, you're a god.
Wow.
It's insane. Do you watch CDL?
No, not really.
Dude, Scump got me into it actually, and I'm so devastated that it's his last year.
Oh.
But I think, he's making the right move. I think, he's been playing for a long time
And he's going to be doing content. He'll be able to enjoy his games more.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure pub stomping. I mean, I was listening to a Nadeshot podcast.
Yeah.
And he was talking about pro play. And he's like, it's insane. He's like, you start to not like it because of how you don't get to stream it all the time or whatnot. It's like it can be very intense versus content creating.
Well, I think
he's making a good move.
Yeah. I think as well when you're like a CDL player, I don't know if it's true or not that you pretty much have to play that game, and you can only play that game, like that COD game. You can't go back
really
and play. Yeah, because that's the game that you're. I could be wrong.
Is it that strict,
dude? I think Cold War came out. I don't remember Scump playing Warzone.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're right, dude.
Yeah, I don't think so. Listen, I could be completely wrong. I'd have to look at that.
I think I was watching him around then.
Around Cold War?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm probably wrong then.
No,
more than likely wrong.
As in, I think he was playing Cold War.
Yeah.
Or wasn't playing Warzone. Like, that's all what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember...
So I think you're right.
Because when and then they jumped on Vanguard, and again, all the boys were playing Vanguard, but no one was playing... None of those guys were playing Warzone.
Interesting. Yeah, he's only recently come to Warzone.
Yeah. That's why I was very excited when he came back to Warzone. He brought the checklist challenge back. Because he didn't do a checklist challenge for Caldera.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm thinking that once Black Ops came out, he wasn't jumping on. But listen, I could be completely wrong. But I don't remember.
You're right.
Maybe.
But yeah. Hell yeah.
What do you reckon, man? We wrap it up?
Yeah, I'm down. I need to pee.
You need to pee? All right, well, that's a good time to wrap up. So where can they find you, big man?
Dude, just find me at my home. Just knock on my door. Nah. Ways World on YouTube, Twitter as well. I go on Twitter quite often. I'm a lurker, big time lurker.
Big time lurker.
I don't really do much, but yeah, just come by the YouTube. We're gonna starting to be more consistent in these coming months. I'm gonna really try.
Grind it out, man.
Try it.
Yeah, like as in making more game content.
Yeah, just making more content, just putting more stuff out there, and just trying to kind of like build a little community.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool, man. And especially when you start doing your tech videos as well.
Yeah,
I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm just gonna upload like whatever I think is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to really like. I'm gonna step away from what's good, what's like popping, but at the same time, kind of lean into it as well.
Yeah,
I know if that makes sense. Contradiction.
Anyway, I don't know. Makes sense to me. I get what you're saying. But so if you can find him on YouTube. When you start streaming, you'll be on YouTube.
Be on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, so Where's World at YouTube. I don't even know if that's right. Where's World on YouTube.
What was it?
And it's WEYZWOORLD.
LD.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a tonguey.
It's a big one. So you can find him on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, pretty much same
name.
Same handle.
Cool, guys.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys at the next episode.
Peace.
See you later.